What's going on, FFB enthusiasts? So, we're going to go over the banner for this week, as I like to do every week, guys know. So, we're going to start with, like I always start with the 3-star base, work our way up to the big granddaddy. So, first we're going to go over Ishil. He's a physical attacker. So, we'll get a look at his TMR. It's really meh. 20 attack, 20 spirit, silence resistance. If you're a new player, this could be, a good TMR to kind of get you jump started. We'll take a look at his kit really quick. So he's got, looks like he's kind of a shooter, 2x mod on area shot, twin arrow, 4.4 mod, hawk shot, nothing really great, and Kiraga. So, yeah. So next we're going to go on to Frannis. Another physical attacker. And then there's the Hard Gauntlet. 40 attack, defense 3, HP 10%, and not blind null. So this is obviously not as great as, say, Martial Glove, where you're going to get 45 plus LB fill rate. But, if you don't have a Martial Glove like me, this is not bad. It could be pretty useful even for me on units. So, like I currently use Starguard on my heel. That came from, God, what was his name? I forget. But, so we'll go down through the kit here. Like I try to go through, you got a few attacks here. Some 2.5 times mod, chance of inflicting death, all enemies. 1.4 times mod, some heat with blind, 2.8 heat protection, fire resist 70%. It's not bad. It could be useful in a 3-4 star trial, but honestly I think if you're going to use elemental resist, you're going to use a better buffer, not a physical attacker. But it could be useful for some players out there that may be just starting out. So other than that, get some 20 attack, 20% spirit, 50% attack when wielding a katana. So it's not bad. And you get some physical and magical counters by 30%, 2 times max per turn. So that's okay. Nothing to write home about. Alright, so one of the 5-star bases. We have 2 5-star bases in this banner. So we've got Carlette. She's an archaeologist. We'll go over her TMR. So it's increased magic by 100% and 25% when single wielding. That's magic double hand. And then we got the red hellebore. Attack plus 60, defense 29, magic plus 60, MP plus 20%. It's not bad. Pretty decent, I would say. I definitely would not be chasing that by any means. But the TMR, not bad. If you want to do it, a true dual wield or true double hand mage, you could. So you're gonna get dual cast. Level 1, you get convert. It's gonna recover. Wow. Okay, brings out and then reduces their HP to -1. So I think, wouldn't that kill them? Because that's less than 0. Okay, you get a 20% physical damage mitigation, 20% magic damage mitigation. You got some quick hit chaining here with a water hybrid 9.5 times mod called Aquatic Creation, and then we're going to dystopic water, decrease water resistance by 100% to one enemy, 1 times mod, and then enables these 4 skills for 2 turns. We got aerial creation, wind hybrid damage 9.5 times mod, absolute mirror of equity chaining frames. And then you can decrease the same thing, wind resistance by dystopic wind, volcanic creation 11 times mod, and dystopic flame 100 times, 100% fire and peril. And then you're going to have cosmic creation, which is a lightning hybrid attack, another AT frame ability here. And then double dystopic creation. So obviously when you do that, you're going to be able to cast all these ones that are marked in yellow. You'll be able to dual cast those abilities. And then you got the Royal Ray 6 times mod, merciless, not bad. All right, then you got the level 101 rod style, recover 100 MP to the caster, refresh 240 MP, split over 3 turns, increase fire, lightning, water, and wind resist by 50% to the caster, enable triple cast for 3 turns. And then we got spear style, increase attack and magic by 120% to the caster, 1.5 times mod for 3 turns to these abilities. And then you're going to get 5 LB and enable triple cast for 3 turns. So then we got Lost Legacy, which is a hybrid damage of 36 times mod. And then you're going to get triple cast for 4 turns. That's available on turn 4, so you have to wait like your 4th turn to do that. And then you got Force Shudder, which is going to be available on turn 1, and then you'll get to use it 6 turns later, because it does count the round that you cast. So you're going to decrease attack and magic by 70% to all allies, and then decrease fire, lightning, water, and wind and dark resistance by 70% to all enemies. Alright, then you get some auto refresh, attack plus 30, magic plus 30%. You get Lost Technology, another attack plus 30, and LB fill rate by 100%. Excuse me. Researcher of Ruins, increase magic, spirit, and MP by 30%. Rod Spear Switch, is going to give you increased magic by 50%, attack by 25% when equipped with a rod, increase attack by 50%, and magic by 50% when equipped with a spear. So obviously you would probably want to dual wield so you can get the best benefit out of that. Then we got Magic Weapon Wielder. Attack, increase equipment attack by 50% and accuracy by 20%. That's a true double hand. And then increase equipment magic by 50% when single wielding. So you're gonna get some attack and magic when you single wield an item. You get Red Mage's Soul. This when you have the TMR equipped, which is we went over is the magic charger. And you're gonna get auto triple cast at the beginning of your battle, and then you increase equipment attack and magic by 50%, and accuracy by 20% when single wielding a weapon. Then you get HP passive of 20%, and then increase attack and magic and MP by 20%, and then you add 2 times modifier to these 4 abilities again, and then increase a 5 times modifier to Merciless. So, and then another 5% MP refresh. Oop. Okay. Your basic, Jaws, Barawaterga, Erosia, Eroga. So you got all the, you can increase 70% to, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4 different elements, which is not bad. You get Kiraga, 3.4 times mod to that. Raise, unfortunately it's not full life, but that's okay. And then the 7-star is hybrid, 30 times mod damage, decrease fire, lightning, water, and wind resist by 60%. And then you're going to get 480 MP over 3 turns. That's a pretty hefty refresh there. And if you max it out, it goes up to 36 times mod, 10 more, and you get 20 more % to the Imperil, and then the MP stays the same. So it's not bad. I really do kind of like the sprite. Kind of a fan of red mages throughout Final Fantasy history. Like, I think it's really cool. It's on one of the 12K step-ups, which is greatly improved. It's a really good. I really like the 11K and 12K step-ups they're doing. If you need a hybrid attacker, go for it. But if you have, a Roy Freire or a Kunshira, who just got her enhancements, which is really, really good. And I will be doing a enhancement guide as well, so please look out for that. And I'll try to do that every time we get some new enhancements or ability awakenings. Excuse me. I'll try to go over cover those as well. So, all right. Last but not least, Yuraisha, Mother of Hess. So you're going to get the Wisdom of Hess, which is increase MP by 20%, Spirit by 40%, Auto Defense buff by 20%, Auto Buff Spirit by 20%. Pretty good. Not the greatest thing in the world, but not bad. And then you got Yuraisha's Hairpin, 34 defense, 95 Spirit, HP 30%, and you get the effect of Yuraisha's Hairpin, which you get an auto heal 1800 1 times mod. So I think it's like, what, like 3,600? No. Yeah, I think. By no means don't chase this. If you do get it, this is going to be great for like your magic tanks. I mean, Wake and Rain, heck yeah. Pretty good. So we're going to go down. She has a lot of cool stuff. I did pull for her. Unfortunately, I only got one. I did 2 laps and got one. Got a lot of other rainbows, but not her. But that's alright. And I will start doing polls. I just gotta wait until I get a cap card. So, because I need to do it off my iPad as the main way I do all my lapis. So, but I'm working towards getting that. So we got defensive stratagem. We're gonna mitigate damage taken by 30% for 3 turns. Offensive stratagem. Increase attack by 120% to all allies for 3 turns. Increase LB fill rate by 150% for 3 turns. Then we got sorcerer stratagem. Increase magic by 120% for 3 turns to all allies. Increase LB gauge fill rate by 150% to all allies. Corporal stratagem. Increase defense by 120% to all allies. Heal for 7,500 with a 3 times mod. It's pretty hefty. Split over 3 turns to all allies. So that's kind of going to be, I'm not really sure what that exact number would be. I'm too lazy to math it right now, sorry. Spiritual stratagem. You're going to increase your spirit by 120% to all allies. You're going to give a 60 MP refresh with a 0.02 mod split over 3 turns. Rejuvenation Arcana. This is 80% revive here. You're going to get dual cast at level 80. These are the ones that I really like these. These 2 so good. So you got anti-force stratagem. Mitigate physical damage taken by 20% to all allies, and you get and recover 3,000 HP. And then mitigate magic damage taken by 20% and recover 30 MP. And then you're going to get a light and dark buff, earth and wind buff, dissipation slam, 1 point times mod to enemy, remove all status effects from one enemy. Sword stratagems. Steal attack and magic breaks from all allies except caster and recover 2,000 HP to the caster. Shield stratagem. Steal defense and spear springs from all allies except caster, remove and recover 50 MP. Dual stratagem. So we click this little filter. You're going to be able to dual cast even her 7-star cooldown abilities. That's pretty freaking cool. All of these. You're going to be able to do all of this, which is just ridiculous. I love it. Alright, you're going to get Martyr Stratagem. Increase all stats by 130% for 3 turns. And fixed damage, 2,000 damage to the caster. Hunter Stratagem, you're going to increase physical and magic damage against bees by 50% to 1 ally. And increase physical and magic damage against demons to 1 ally. And then, so we've got the sustainment stratagem. Increase all stats by, or attack and magic by 170%. Fixed damage, 4,000 to the caster. LB filler gauge by 5. And enables skills for 4 turns. These 2. Resurgence and Ruination. Yielding stratagem. Available 7 turn cooldown. Available on turn 1 again. Mitigate physical damage taken by 40% to all allies. Increase resistance to blind, sleep, paralyze, confused, disease, and petrify by 100% to all allies. Alright, so we're going to go over the passives here. You're going to get magic 30%, HP 20%, MP plus 30%, increase spirit by 30%, and MP by 20% when you have a staff. Increase resistance to silence, paralyze, and petrify by 100%, and give MP refresh by 5%. Resistance to stop 100%. Increase defense spirit by 20%, and resistance to confusion by 100%. And if you do throw her TMR on, you get another 30% to your defense and HP, and then you get resistance to sleep and Esper bonus stats by 20%. I really don't even think this matters. Like, that's crap. you get magic 20%, increase MP by 30%, and then you increase wind, earth, and dark resistance by 30%, and 2 LB fill per turn. So these are those other 2 abilities that are listed. Where was it? Oh, I'm drawing a blank here, sorry. So Resurgent Stratagem is 170% defense and spirit buff for 3 turns. Recover 4,000 MP to all allies. Grant an HP barrier for 3 turns to all allies. Like, that's so cool. Defense and spirit by 65% with ruination and for 2 turns to all enemies. So this is 65% in peril. And then you decrease earth and wind resistance for 2 turns to all enemies. So you're going to get Stonga, Aroga, Stonja, Erosia, and Quake. Because you had, everybody uses those Quake chain frames. Alright. So now we'll go over her limit burst. At base, it's going to give you all stats by 143% for 3 turns to all allies. Gives you an HP barrier of 3,000. And increases LB fill rate by 200%. That's pretty freaking good. Really expensive, though. 35 is pretty high. If you do max it out, you'll get 170% to all stats for 3 turns. Same barrier for 3,000 and LB fill rate by 200%. Do I think you need to go ham on this? No. I kind of pulled for it because I still don't have a 7-star buffer. So I was hoping that maybe I'd get lucky and get 2 of her with the new way the 12k step-ups are going. All in all, I think she's pretty good. But if you have like a 7-star Nickel or Zargabath or anything like that, you're going to be okay. Don't really worry about pulling. She might just get a few later. So, if you do like the content that I did today, over these banners, please leave a comment below what else you'd like to see. I will be working on trial stuff. I'm just still working into this, getting a schedule. I'm pretty busy during the week, so I only have like 1 to 2 days to really make a video, so it's really limited. But I will try to work on those as well. So just remember to like, comment, and subscribe to their channel. I greatly appreciate anyone's support out there. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.